man has been arrested after making multiple trips through a Starbucks drive-thru while completely nude. A Starbucks employee at the Broken Arrow, Oklahoma store at 2050 West Kenosha Street said that at 6 a.m. on the 30th of March, Michael Billingsley was making his way through a drive-thru and hopped out of his car naked while waiting for his large iced Americano. A week later at 6 a.m. on the 6th of April, he showed up again. This time the manager noticed Michael was watching porn as he drove while fully exposed. On the 9th of April, police presented the victim and the manager a lineup of photos. They positively identified Michael as a suspect. That same day, Michael went to Broken Arrow Police Station for an interview. Michael admitted to going through Starbucks drive-thru multiple times to see pretty girls who worked at the window. He said he also did at the Starbucks location in Tulsa. He described himself as an exhibitionist to investigators. Michael was arrested and booked into the Tulsa County Jail on 2 counts of indecent exposure. He's currently out on a $4,000 bond. Authorities said that they believe there may be more victims. Broken Arrow Police Information Coordinator Ethan Hutchins said it's disturbing. It's unfortunate that someone would do this to employees who are trying to make a living and have to deal with someone doing this, he said. The investigation into the matter continues. A 37-year-old woman is behind bars after stabbing a man and going on a wild rampage at a gas station. At around 10 p.m. on the 26th of April, Christina Marie Crane walked into the Wawa convenience store at 3101 Gandy Boulevard in Pinellas Park, Florida, armed herself with a knife and attacked a man. Authorities said that Christina was seemingly under the influence of an unknown substance and experiencing excited delirium when she entered the store. Christina took a large fixed-blade knife from the deli and stabbed the man in his left hand, causing it to bleed heavily. She also went inside an extremely small office with a female employee, raised the knife above her head as if to stab a woman and said, "I will kill you." Christina also swung the knife within striking distance of another female employee while inside a small office. Christina then smashed computer monitors in the office, causing more than $1,000 in damage. Christina was arrested and charged with attempted murder, criminal mischief, aggravated assault and aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. She remains held at the Pinellas County Jail on a $230,000 bond. This isn't Christina's first run-in with the law. Christina was previously booked into the Pinellas County Jail on the 29th of November 2023 on charges of grand theft of a motor vehicle, battery of a law enforcement officer, driving while license suspended or revoked, and trespass on school grounds. After spending just over 4 months behind bars, she was released on the 18th of April 2024. 27-year-old Denilson Ellickson and 24-year-old Angel Williams are behind bars in connection to the death of their 4-month-old baby. On Tuesday the 23rd of April, authorities responded to a home along the 1400 block of Lewis Avenue in Gulfport, Mississippi after receiving a call about an unresponsive infant. Before police arrived at the residence, they learned that the baby had been taken to a local hospital and was pronounced dead. Following an autopsy, it was determined that the child died from blunt force trauma to the body and asphyxiation. On Friday the 26th of April, Denilson made multiple admissions to detectives during an interview, revealing his involvement in handling the infant, which led to the child becoming unresponsive. Angel told investigators that she covered for Denilson because she did not want him to get into trouble. Following the interview, the couple were arrested and booked into the Harrison County Jail. Denilson's charged with capital murder, and Angel's charged with child neglect and hindering prosecution for covering up what happened to the child. Denilson's held without bond, and Angel is held on a $300,000 bond. If convicted, Denilson faces up to life in prison or death. A 17-year-old boy is behind bars after he killed a 15-year-old cheerleader and injured 3 others in a shooting at a party after a high school prom. At around 12:25 a.m. on Sunday the 28th of April, authorities responded to the 300 block of East Pine Street in Fitzgerald, Georgia on reports of shots fired. When officers arrived on scene, they found 15-year-old Chayelle Polka unresponsive with a gunshot wound. She was transported to Dormany Medical Center, where she was pronounced dead. 3 other teens were injured during the shooting. A 19-year-old female and a 15-year-old male were released from the hospital. A 14-year-old student was shot in the arm and was undergoing surgery on Monday the 29th of April. During the investigation, authorities identified 17-year-old Shannon Brown as a shooting suspect, and he was arrested. He's charged with 1 count of felony murder, 3 counts of aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. Under Georgia criminal law, 17-year-olds are charged as adults. The motive in the attack is unclear, as investigation into the matter continues.